Our first warpers are now being produced on our home world, and we are ready to set out to the stars and see what is out there for us. Welcome back, everyone. Atheenon here. Let's get back into our Dyson Sphere program, the Dark Fog series here on the YouTube side. I hope you guys are all having a great day. We got a lot of stuff we got to accomplish today, a lot of things and stuff to do, and I'm excited for it all. Let's go ahead and get the silicon over here. We're just gonna empty out our inventory a little bit before we do much else. Oh wow, we're full up on glass now. That's actually nice to see. We had a really hard time with glass there for a while. It's nice to see that the glass is now over half full. So to speak. Alright, let's get the titanium put away. I'm just kind of like emptying myself out of stuff that I don't need on me. Oh shoot. That was not what I intended. Not what I intended there. 200 of those is plenty. How many bots do I have? I got 400 right now. And I have 100 of those. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, so there's quite a few of those in there. Nice. Can I do more? I wonder how many more of those I can fit on a stack. Oh. Shoot. Hey, I was like, wait a second, why is it taking them all from me? Okay, I can do 240. I'm gonna keep 30 on me like that. Got a few more of those. Now, one thing I do want to look at before we go to our new planet is we're kind of doing prep right now. I do 400 of those. Now, I do have some solar panels, but not a lot of them. And I need to get some engines down here. There's the engine. Oh, of course I goofed that one up too. So I got a lot more engines than I need. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. We're gonna make that so only engines go in there. There we go. I'm gonna make this one so only the bots go in here. I messed up on that before. I meant to do that. I've been trying to do that religiously, but I got so excited when we were doing our automation over here. And that's that one there. Excellent. Okay. Now, one thing I do need to do before we go, we have enough warpers on us at the moment, but I need to set up a place where okay, so I got warpers here. I've got the 200 on me. Okay, so this place has an actual slot that I can do warpers on. There we go. I'm gonna limit it to like 1,000 warpers there. We've unlocked the plane smelters, which are great, but we need unipolar magnets to power them, so that's not going to happen for a little while. So today we are basically prepping for long-range space travel. That's what we're up to today. I do need to build a bunch of storage. There we go. And then we need to set that there. We're going to put some bots in that. We're going to key it to warpers. and we're going to demand warpers from other places. And I'm going to lower this down to 1 stack in there. This is basically just to get them over to this place. There we go. And once the warpers come in, it'll actually fill this up. It'll fill up the warper slot in here as well, and allow us to have space travel, which is great. And there we go. Now we got some warpers. So we got the warpers there. We need warpers over here, and we need warpers over here. So we're gonna need to run a little bit of a. We're gonna basically on this planet we're gonna have a bunch of these little stations that we're just gonna set up to grant us warpers in our home world. We'll get a little more sophisticated as time goes on with it, but for right now, this will just set us up so we can have them here. And these ones here are not even going to have. These ones here aren't even going to really have warpers in them. Well, they will, but they'll just have them. They'll have warpers, but they won't be very many. They aren't going to actually store them. They're just going to have them available for use. Demand warpers. There we go. Oh, and then I want to lower that down to one little stack. There we go. And now these guys have warpers, so they should be able to go between systems, I believe. Or do I need another tech for that? Do I need another tech so that my drones can go? I think I need drone engine 4. Or drive engines. Yeah. There we go. That's the one I need. I need that before we can actually go anywhere. So we're gonna pause those. We're gonna get drive engines first. I was like, wait a second. What am I missing here? Drive engines. That's what we need is drive engines to get that going, because that unlocks the mecha warp. And then is there one for the actual? I can't remember if there's one for the actual. I can't remember if there was one for the actual, drones. Energy circuit. Drive engine 5. No, I don't think there's one for the actual drones themselves. Distribution range? No. Yeah, I don't. I think the ships get it automatically. But I'm not 100% sure. Somebody, if you know in the comments, please feel free to leave it below. That's fine. It's been a while since I have not had warp, so it's been a hot second. Two warpers here. We'll add some bots. We'll demand them. And we'll make that one spot there. Gonna get a few warpers out. Just put them in there. See, it's saying the warpers required, so I'm pretty sure they can warp right now. I can't warp, though, until this is done. I need drive engine to be done before I can actually do my warping. So I was hoping to set out on a warp journey right now, but before we do that, we do need to create a few things to take on our journey with us. We do have some missile turrets on us. We have a lot of missile turrets on us, actually. We have a bunch of missile turrets on us. We have some laser turrets on us as well. I need to build a few more of the battlefield things here, so I need to get some high purity silicon. I need chips and I need steel. I can do the steel, no problem. I can do the copper, no problem. Oh wow, so I have no high purity silicon here at all now. It's all been converted into that. Okie dokie then. Yeah, that's awkward. Yeah, that's real awkward. I do need some of those crystals, though, for that. So we'll grab a couple hundred of those. I do need some wireless power towers as well. We get 17 of those made. That'll help us on our new planets, because that gives us guidance for most of our missiles. Yeah, this could not have happened at a better time, because we are so desperate at this point to get silicon. I think I'm actually going to set this to import silicon. Remote demand. Because, yeah, our silicon supply is really bad. So it's going to be really nice to have some silicon. We now have, let's see, how many? So we got 10 interstellar logistics centers. We got 5 orbital collectors. We got some pilers. We got some logistics stuff. We got 97 Mark 1 depots. We got some storage tanks for a liquid as well. I've got 49 of those, and I got some painters, which I really don't need. I probably will want to take extra... I'm going to probably want to take extra belts with me. I'm not sure if I can carry more belts now than I could before. Let's see if we can, actually. Yeah, we can do 2,400 in there, no problem. And let's check out our sorters here as well. Oh yeah, we can carry a ton of sorters on us too. We can carry 1,600 sorters on us. There we go. Then we'll put the rest in here. There we go. Perfect. And I can take unlimited of these. I'm gonna take way more belts than I'll probably need. Those I can put into there. Steel I can put into here for right now. That I can put into there. Warp engines I'll put in there. Alright, we got those built. I just need to go get some... I need to go get some microcrystalline components. I'm going to take a few circuit boards with me. I have plenty of circuit boards here. At this point, we're just kind of waiting for our... And it only takes, what? Is it, how many? It's 18 circuit boards per. I'll take a couple. At least our research is still doing pretty good. Not doing too bad anyway. We've got all the bots. Hey, you know what? I actually think I'll take 200 more. So we got 600 of the logistics drones. We got 100 of the logistics drones. We got 100 of the interstellar logistic vessels. We've got a whole bunch of logistic bots. There we go. Put those in there. I should probably grab some missiles if we're going to go out. Because I do have a good little supply of missiles here. That'll get us a good bunch of missiles. That gives us what? 700? 700 missiles or so? That's good. All right, let's travel to our planet that has a little bit more silicon than we do. We have not yet unlocked the ability to warp. That's one. We got so excited about warping, and then I was like, oh, wait a second. We haven't unlocked the ability to warp yet, so we sort of need to do that first. But that's going to be very soon. It's going to be very, very soon. Polaris 1 is where we're heading right now, so we can make ourselves a few more battlefield analysis bases. We have signal towers. We've got rocket stuff. We've got Gauss turrets, although I don't really have any ammo for the Gauss turrets on me. I don't have any bullets. And the Gauss turrets, they're nice, but they aren't really like... They're sort of the lower, in my opinion, they're kind of the lower tier. They're kind of like what you start with because you're like, okay, well, I need to have something. I need to have something to defend myself with. Gonna grab a whole bunch of microcrystalline components here as they come out. Once we get silicon going on, we're gonna be in good shape. Oh, I needed the engines. Did I really need the engines for those? I really need the engines for those. I really, truly did. And I got rid of the engines. Well, that's fine. I do want, while we're here... I want to set some stuff up here. Because we are going to want to start transporting silicon. Right back over to our system here. I'm going to actually get rid of the stone. I'm going to close that. That's a lot of missiles that thing has. I'm gonna just route this stone around. Stop going into the... Stop going into the damn thing. Why will it not connect to there? There we go. There we go. Route that stone around there. I'm going to set this up to get silicon. And I'm going to set it up for remote demand. So this is just going to try to gather silicon when it can. And when it can, it'll bring that silicon out to over here. There we go. Let's have that feed in there, and then the silicon can just start feeding right into this, which will feed this line here. So that we'll basically have this set up for success before we even leave the planet. Before we even leave the planet, we'll be all sort of set up here. So I do need to travel back. We need to grab those engines back because I need those. And we're gonna go grab a couple of microcrystalline components because we almost have warp unlocked, boys and girls. Oh yeah, look at that. Warp is at 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84. Oh, it's going, it's going. How many microcrystalline components is it per thing? It's 6. 6, oh yeah, 6 per. So if I got 6, and how many do I have right now? I have 56. So if I got 56 of them, so I just need like 60. There we go. All right. Warp flight is enabled. Press caps lock to switch on the warp flight. Activating warp flight will consume 1 space warper. All right, we're gonna go back and grab some engines real quick, and then we're gonna come out and we're gonna go to a whole new world, boys and girls. I'm so excited. I'm also a little scared because I don't know how that's gonna affect the dark fog. It's gonna make the dark fog pissed at me or what? Oh, look at that. We got our first warp in, baby. Oh, yeah, that felt so good. That felt juicy and yummy. I love it. Okay, so we got that set up for remote supply. This set up for remote demand. I mean, I just want to have some coming in here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to have that set up for remote supply at the moment because I want them all going to that other planet first. Wow, it looks like we're getting in like hardly any fire ice at the moment. That's interesting. Our fire ice is... We probably need to go put some of those out, but let's go ahead and... There we go. We'll make 10 of those. Put those in there. I want to have a bunch of room available to me, so I'm going to clear off a little bit of my inventory that I'm not using right now. These are dead. Luckily, I have copper coming from off planet, so that's good. Let's go ahead and put all those in there. Get our steel put away. Get that put in there. Got some plasma cores here. Put that away in there. Gonna turn that off right now. All right, last but not least, let's see. This is an interstellar logistics center. Oh, I need to put some of those in there. Good. So we have an interstellar logistics right here that's available for doing stuff. But we need warpers for it too. So let's make one more make one more little depot here just to get some warpers over to it. And actually, I'm going to bring the... I'm going to bring the oil over here as well. Then I'm going to set up an oil in here. That'll be remote demand, local supply. And that way this place could get oil and send it and bring it in from off-world eventually. So if I find oil in other systems, I will mine it and send it back home. There we go. That'll set up some warpers for in there. Let's go ahead and set this for warpers, and we will have that collect. I don't need to have it provide me with any. Is it too far away? It might be too far away from where the warpers are. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I bet it is. That one's not. And that one's not. But I bet that other one is too far away from here. That said, for local supply, I could... I mean, this is kind of a waste of a slot. But since this one is so far away, we could, in theory... We just eliminate that. We could, in theory, just go ahead and go warpers. Set it to, like, 100. Local demand, and there we go. That'll bring some warpers over to it. Mechanical frame level 6, so we got more movement speed. That's awesome. So is all of our stuff built? All of our stuff is built. Let's get ourselves fully outfitted there with those. You have some oil to put in there. I got rid of those computer chips for us, which is great. All right. Remote demand. Is that set up for remote demand? Yeah, so that'll pull out oil in from off-world as well. And what do we have set up over here? I did not want to do that. There we go. It keeps getting me like that. All right. So we got those set up there. I think... Do I have the iron set up over here to gather? Like local demand? Yeah, local demand on the iron. Okay. The chips and everything are all local demand. All right. Oh, I do need to build some mining machines. I'm kind of looking through and seeing what we have. Probably need to build some assembly machines, but mining machines I definitely need to build some of. And that we are going to need the chips for, dang it. Need some cogs. Need some chips and some magnetic coils. I just put all those chips away, too. I just cashed in all my chips, man. Yeah, 74 of them. That should probably do okay. So mining machines we're okay on. Arc smelters we're good on. I guess I should grab some more assembly machines just in case we want to assemble something while we're out there. It's not like we don't have a spot here that has assembly. No, that's Gauss turrets. Where's my assemblers? There they are. I think 100 assembling machines is probably good. And we can take 100, let's take 150 of the arc smelters. Oh, we have 150 of the assembly machines. Okay. I don't know why it's locking stuff in place. That's very weird. Unfortunately, I cannot really make a lot more solar collectors. So that's going to have to stay. One thing I might want to do a little bit of is take a few more deuterium fuel rods with me, because we have quite a few of the, we have 25 more mini fusion power plants, and that would be a great way to get quick power wherever we want to go. Might take a few more deuterium fuel rods with me. Yeah, there's all these things I keep forgetting about that we sort of need to do if we're going to be traveling interstellar. We're going to need power wherever we go. We're going to need things and stuff. That should help me off the bat. Okay. Whew. Well, boys and girls, we are ready to go. I know I've been teasing it this whole episode. We're ready to go on an interstellar journey. We're going to do that next time, though, because we're at the end of our time today. So next time, we will be taking flight, setting sail for a system far, far away. We're going to be setting sail for this system over here. I think it's that one. Yes. Canum Veneticorum. We're going to be going to that system because there's lots of silicon ore there, and that's mainly what we want. Now, we do in that system have several different planets. This one has a solar energy rate of 111, wind energy 80. This one has quite a bit of silicon on it, 13 million silicon. It also has some fractal silicon and grading crystal. We have this planet here that has a higher wind ratio, and it also has quite a bit of silicon, so we might aim for that, the second planet. This one here doesn't have as much silicon on it. It does have fire ice we can mine, though. Organic crystal, stalagmite crystal, fractal silicon and grading crystal, and fire ice and fractal silicon on that one, and that has not much wind or solar on it, so that's kind of a planet we may not go to right away. I'm almost thinking this second one here sounds really good. The first one's got some fractal and grading silicon, but this one has organic crystals on it, stalagmite crystals, and crude oil. So that one might be a great one to land on in the first place, and then start bringing stuff back from it. So anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button down below. Also, make sure to leave a comment if you want to. Check out the join button. You know the drill, and I'll see you next time for more Dyson Sphere program in our Dark Fog Polaris series.